So there are various strategies for engaging when we talk about civic education. So first and foremost, we have to create a safe environment for engagement, and then we have to also, another thing we should also always consider is give your community a sense of purpose. When we engage on civic education, the community you want to educate, give them a sense of purpose. Let them be a part of the process. Test different strategies before you start. What works best within the community you want to educate? And then you also learn to speak to your audience in the appropriate language that they understand. If you have to speak the local dialect to be able to communicate effectively, you do that. If you have to use a particular medium of engagement, you do that. And then you also encourage multi-channels of engagement. So for instance, if it's a community where they are very good with listening on radio programs, you go on the radio. If it's a community where you have to use your megaphone or your public address system and you go from street to street. If it is a community where you also have to share flyers and you make these flyers in a very illustrative and a catchy way, maybe using diagrams, animations, and all of that. You are encouraged to use multi-channels of engagement. That channel that speaks to your audience, make it fun. Civic education is not boring. It's not like a subject, a physics or chemistry thought. Make it fun, make it interactive, and be active. Just ensure that you are very active, you are responding to the communities that you are engaging. And also, when we talk about civic education, make space for member activity. What does that mean? Ensure that you are not alone. It's a community thing, it's a partnership, and in your group, ensure that you are not the only person always being heard. Give space for people, assign roles, delegate roles, to other members of your community to be seen. And so that enables you to carry everybody along, and everybody is heard, and everybody speaks, and everybody is keyed in onto the activity. So basically, when we talk about civic engagement, it's a multi-channel, you use multi-approaches, multi-strategies to be able to engage when we talk about civic education. And so what are the different tools? The act of civic education can be conducted in three main ways. We could talk about the electoral participation, we could talk about individual volunteerism, or we talk about advocacy or activism. It could be as a form of individual volunteerism. It could be as through advocacy or through activism. You decide there is an issue in a community and you galvanize all the people within the community to advocate on the issue and educate them. Or you go by way of activism, or you go by way of individual volunteerism. Those are the three different tools that you can use when we talk about the tools for engaging civic education.